Hello everyone, thanks for pressing play. You are watching a brand new episode of Talking Comics, ExcaliburCCGTV, where every week we come together to get you ready for Wednesday. This week, we are getting you ready for Wednesday, July 8th, 2015. I am Chris. This is my co-host Randy. The awesomeness, the guy that's going to lay it straight for us all this week. He's got stuff he's got to say. He's got stuff he wants to do. He's got stuff to get out there. And that's what we're going to do this week. Hey guys, we are Shreveport. We are Excalibur Comics Cards and Games here in Shreveport and in Texarkana, Texas. And we have something very special coming up, Randy.
Talk to us.
July 16th to the 19th. What is it, sir?
We are going to have the Mega Sale. It is almost here.
Yeah.
You need to get your comic collection out, your database, whatever it is. Start going through and looking and seeing what are you missing. Come up here, start looking around, seeing, okay, they've got this, they've got this, they've got this kind of thing. These boxes are just about full up here. I don't think there's much more I can put in the boxes right now and still have room for you to be able to sort through and see what's in there.
Right.
So, you know, there's not going to be much more at this point in time. That maybe there will be. I don't know. Who knows? They can get out there. But you need to have those lists prepared, and you need to make your decision here. Is it going to be Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday that you come in here to get your discount on your back issues? Remember, just because they're in the back issues does not necessarily mean that they will be the back issues that are discounted at the progressive rates, because we will have comics that are clearly marked variants, and the variants do have their own price discounts there. So your variants, if there are statues that you have seen, now is the perfect time to jump on that. If you've wanted to get a box of Modern Masterworks with the Magic cards, now's the time to get that. You know, anything in the store. If there's a hot toy that you've seen, maybe you've been eyeballing that big old new Lobo premium statue that we have in the store. You know, banks, toys, anything, graphic novels, they are all there to be discounted and sold. You guys have been awesome with showing up and showing the love over the last couple of sales here. We want that tradition to continue.
Exactly. So guys, July 16th to the 19th, mark your calendars. Also, mark your calendars for August 21st to the 23rd for...
21st through 20... I don't know.
August 21st to the 23rd for...
Oh! My brain, I was in the wrong month. That is GeekCon.
Yes.
I was like, July? What? What's going on there?
Did I say July?
I don't know. My brain was in July.
Oh, you're still thinking?
My brain was still on this. No, GeekCon is coming up. It is almost here. They have just made the announcement of the lady, I forget her name. She's a voice actress that does the voice of many of the South Park females. Cartman's mom, Wendy, and multiple other characters on shows. If you've seen something here in recent times, it's probably been her doing the voice.
Right.
So that's another person who wanted to jump on board with what's going on at GeekCon. You can get your tickets here, Texarkana, $15 for a day pass, $20 for the weekend, the full weekend pass. Remember, Fridays, those are vendor days.
Right.
So you will only have vendors in the evening time. And there's just going to be tons of great stuff. One adult ticket equals one child 12 and under getting in free. Exactly. If you have more kids than you have adults going, I believe it's $5 at the door for those extra children. Okay. But the tickets are sold here. You can get them now. People are flying in because the radio is really going crazy with the sales pitch for it now. Get your tickets.
Yes.
It won't sell out, but you won't have to wait in the line to get the tickets with all the other people coming into town that don't have their tickets.
Exactly. Good, great point there. Great point. And we're really looking forward to this. And I know some people have been asking about our mega sale being available online for all of our viewers and fans and other social media followers. We're working on that for next year, so we will see what we can come up for that for next year.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Yeah, but for now, it's at both of our stores in Texarkana and here in Shreveport, and you can make a day of it. You can make a weekend of it, baby. Come here, go up there.
We have more and more people doing that.
Exactly. So we highly encourage that. and we thank you for participating in that. Hey, thanks to our new subscribers, because we've had a recent bump. Thank you for watching. Thank everybody's been sharing and commenting. We really appreciate it. Thank you to our listeners on iTunes and Stitcher as well.
And I want to say a real quick thank you. Oh, what is her name? She is a new listener, as far as I know, is a new viewer of our show, and she has her own channel.
Torathena.
Yeah. And Tora, just remember, your show is we're a little different. We prepare you for what's going to come up this week here. So our reviews are pre-reviews, and you do I like your post reviews. You're doing great with that. So
great job, because I checked out the channel too.
Yeah, I just like to say to the people that have their YouTube channels, I like to say, hey, great job. We do come and check you guys out also and see what's going on. We like to see who our people are that are listening to us.
Exactly. Great point. Exactly. Because I saw Torathena and I saw that.
We love comics. We've had many of them.
Yes. So we check them out, guys, and I subscribe to just about everybody too that's following us as well. So much appreciated.
Yeah.
And definitely. I liked Torathena's accent.
Yeah.
Great accent. So, way to go. Not that you planned it on purpose, but anyway. But great. Thank you to everyone for subscribing. Hey, are you ready to dive into some new number ones?
Yeah, we've got a lot of big number ones coming out this week.
Yes, huge week for some
not just from DC.
Ones.
That's all done with their big number ones.
Exactly.
This is everybody else now getting into the game.
And now, new number one, starting off with another big one. I know you're excited for it. They've been selling like crazy. Star Wars Lando, number one from Marvel Comics. We have Charles Soule and Alex Maleev as the creative team. You all know him. 5-issue miniseries. You all know him. You love him. This all takes place before the rebellion, before he ran Cloud City. We get to take at Lando and this story as he tries to smuggle or steal a ship. But has he bitten off more than he can chew? What ship could that be? Is it the Falcon? I don't know.
I know that it was lost from him in a poker game.
So there we go. But guys, Star Wars Lando number one, miniseries like Randy mentioned. Great creative team. Check it out.
Yeah, we've got another massively huge creative team of Mark Waid and Fiona Staples bringing the newly reinvented Archie number one from Archie Comics. And with this, the Riverdale gang look nothing like they used to. They have all been modernized, updated, and what we see here is that nothing is as it seems in Riverdale. Things might just be a sign of something bigger that's happening within there, and big changes for Archie, Jughead, Betty, Veronica, Richie, the whole gang. So I'm excited about this one. I think that they may be on board. At least Fiona Staples is on board for 3 issues. I don't know about Waid.
I don't know about Waid either.
But I'm excited about this, and hopefully it will continue with another massively popular creative team.
Yes, that'd be really cool. Guys, another one that we're really looking forward to from Boom Studios is Strange Fruit, number one. Again, Mark Waid and J.G. Jones are the creative team behind this. I believe it's going to be a 4-issue miniseries that's going to be hitting. This takes a look at 1927. Takes a look at Chatterley, Mississippi. Takes a look at the Mississippi River, the flooding that was going on during that time, racial tension, prejudice, so many things going on there in that regard. But some type of stranger shows up in the midst of all this, and we get to take a look if this person is going to be a savior or a threat. Will they be able to do anything against the rising tide of the Mississippi River? Will they not be able to? We get to take a look at that in this beautifully painted series by J.G. Jones, and I believe J.G. Jones and Waid are co-writing it.
Right, or I think Waid may be kind of helping out with it, but Jones is like the actual writing on board with it. So I'll be interested to see that, because we're getting more and more artists writing these days, and they're showing that they've got some writing chops.
Yeah, we got Hitch doing stuff, Lee Bermejo doing stuff.
Bermejo, we have Patrick Gleason doing stuff right now.
Yes.
Man, Bermejo. Let me tell you, that guy is on fire right now. I did not know that he could write like he is.
Yes, great stuff.
For me, this was from IDW in coordination, I guess, with DC Comics here. I would hope so.
I hope so, too. Otherwise, we got a lawsuit.
We have the miniseries Star Wars. Well, we really have a lawsuit now. Star Trek Green Lantern, number one, coming out here. And this is dealing with what is called the Spectrum War. Kirk and Spock make an unusual discovery on a lost world. Who wants to bet that it's going to be a power ring?
Come on.
That's what I'm guessing here. Unless it's like a Kilowog that they find on there. Who knows? But that's my guess. I'm surprised this has not been done sooner.
I know, seriously, when I saw the solicit for it, the Spectrum War that they're talking about, it's like, this makes sense. And it's the rebooted Star Trek team.
Oh,
it's
yeah, but I think they've been the ones that have come across, or were they the ones that came across the Legion of Superheroes, or maybe that was classic? I'm not sure.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure, but I noticed on the cover it's like the Chris Pine,
yeah.
And then all that. So cool. So moving forward with that I'm with you. Why hasn't this been done before now?
And before you talk about this last one here, I'm just going to say, guys, I'm sorry because I don't watch a lot of cable cartoon shows.
Okay.
And I did not realize how insanely popular this is.
Yeah, it's cult following.
Yeah,
you were getting your request this week. If you love Invader Zim #1 hits this week from Oni Press. Eric Trueheart and Aaron Alexovich on the creative team. Zim is back in his own comic book series here. Zim and his filthy ways have been gone forever, but Dib knows this alien menace, and will he leave his house and his 900 security monitors to see what's going on? Something is going to happen. It's just a matter of time. So that's for all you Invader Zim fans. I've never seen it. I'm like you. I haven't seen much of any of that. So I know there's a cult following.
There's a huge following here in Shreveport because we've had people coming in like crazy wanting to pre-order that thing. I didn't know. People don't know about pre-ordering, but they somehow know how to pre-order Invader Zim.
Exactly. How does that work? So that's the paradox of social media for you.
They don't know. They don't not know about it because of us. We tried to inform you guys about the pre-order. Exactly.
So, guys, that's the new #1s.
Yeah.
Now we've got some storyline stuff to dive into.
Yeah. Just real quickly, we have the notable. With, Batman and Superman #22. Why is this notable? It continues the Truth storyline, and we're going to figure out if Superman can accept and work with his new partner, his new Batman partner.
Exactly.
So that I hadn't even thought about that they're going to continue that dynamic, but there it is. We're going to see how long that lasts and what goes on with that. Because
I know.
I'm pretty sure. I don't know if Gordon lead-lined his
that's a good question.
to prevent that from happening.
Because I don't know either, or even how much of that power of Superman is even working.
Oh yeah, this is true. Also, yeah.
So there we go. So that's a nice combo there, guys. We have some new Secret War #1s that are hitting this week as well from Marvel Comics. I'm going to go ahead and start off with one. There's a couple of them that are really highly anticipated. One that's probably on the brink of everybody's tongue, though, right now is Civil War #1. We do have the new Captain America movie coming out based on that, but this is a completely different Civil War. This takes place in the Battle World universe where the Civil War never ended.
Yeah.
Between Steve Rogers, Captain America, and Tony Stark, Iron Man. So we got the creative team of Charles Soule and Lionel Yu bringing this to us. And at this point in time for this story, they are coming together again, Steve and Tony, at another attempt at peace. Will that work? Will it not work? We will find out with this series.
Yeah, I doubt that's going to work. My most anticipated one this week is 1872.
Yes.
Why am I looking forward to this? This looks like pretty much what happens when you take the concept of Tombstone and bring it to Marvel Comics.
Boom.
Why do I say that? Because you have your Sheriff Steve Rogers, and he seems to be the only shining light, the only beacon of hope within this town of Timely.
Yep.
And you have, I guess, his drunk buddy, Tony Stark.
Exactly.
Is possibly going to help him clean up the town, and we also see that things are going to change forever for this town when there is a stranger that moseys on in.
Yes.
So I don't know who that's going to be. I don't know if that's the Red Wolf, who's really going to be getting a big push and will be featured in this. And this has Doc Shaner's art is amazing stuff. If you got to see that on Convergence Shazam, that was beautiful there. It just, all the concept art I've seen looks beautiful here.
Very cool. I like the nod to Timely.
Yeah.
I thought that was really cool there. So, also another highly anticipated one, because we will have another movie coming out based on this title, Age of Apocalypse #1. This is the Battle World version, guys. So in this one, En Sabanur, Apocalypse rules Battle World. He is the ruler of his domain. But the terrorists, known as the X-Men, are trying to take them down. They've come across a weapon that can kill him. But it just may kill all the other mutants as well in this world. So, take a look at that. Fabian Nicieza, Gerardo Sandoval, creative team on board here of Age of Apocalypse #1 hitting this week as well.
Yeah, if you feel that you have not gotten your fill of Spider-Verse, that maybe it just ended too soon, it is already back right now. And with this one, we see that Peter Parker has been defeated by the Spider-Queen, and she is now ruling over Manhattan.
Okay.
But there's possible hope there, and that hope lies in Flash Thompson, aka Venom. So we're going to see if Venom can do anything to possibly bring down her empire. Mm-hmm. Also, we get, I believe it's from the original creative team, a Mayday Parker story.
Oh, yeah,
so we're going to have some MC2
exactly.
what it was. We're going to have one of their stories as well within this. So don't know if it runs concurrent the same time period, or if they're just like a two-for story, two different stories going on, backup story.
Yeah. Man, my favorite back then was Kid Juggernaut. Did you see or read any of that back then?
That was happening just at the time I was getting into comics. And
okay, yeah.
I looked at stuff here and there, but I didn't understand why it was happening and what this was. So it was something that I've always wanted to read, but I never have.
Yeah. So I'm glad to see kind of a resurgence of it, at least with Mayday Parker and stuff. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Moving on, continuing Secret Wars stories this week. We do have Amazing Spider-Man Renew Your Vows #2 hitting this week. If you read #1, you know there was a big fight between him and Venom and the possible death of Venom in this particular world. Does that continue here in this next issue?
We'll see. We have Ghost Racers continuing with the origin of the Ghost Racer, Robbie Reyes, and we're going to figure out, just why he's so hated by all the other Ghost Racers, as well as having much more hell-fueled, high-octane rivalry racing.
There we go. Inferno #3 hits this week. What has Elena done to Nightcrawler? And can Colossus trust the Goblin Queen? What do they want with Boom Boom? That's the question here with this issue.
You can never trust the Goblin Queen.
Never.
That's
never.
it. Masters of Kung Fu #3 hits, and this is the battle for control of Kunlun. And we have Shang-Chi. He has now entered the tournament in hopes of toppling the whole rule of Zhang Zhu.
There we go. And also Mrs. Deadpool and the Howling Commandos #2. With one simple question. How does one kill Dracula, king of the undead? Because that is the focus for this issue.
I love this one. Runaways 2. Runaways 1 was awesome. Runaways 2. Molly Hayes aims to save everyone's bacon as they are entering into their deadly final exam. So,
yes.
Love. Powerful Princess, I think is what you call it.
Exactly.
Love Molly Hayes.
Secret Wars 2099 #3 hits this week. It is simply the Defenders of 2099 versus the Avengers of 2099 in this issue.
Sweet. It's been a long time coming. I have finally read my first Mark Guggenheim book that I have loved. Because Squadron Sinister #1 was awesome. And Squadron Sinister #2 really pits the Squadron Sinister versus the Frightful Four. And there's also plenty of betrayal going on. Plenty of betrayal.
Yes, nobody trusts anybody.
All over the place. Yeah. And guys, Pacheco's art looks so old school Pacheco. That's a big plus for me. Because I loved his old art.
Yes, I'm there with you. Great. Yes, check this out. Last one up for the continuing stories. Spider-Verse #3. We got tons of spider stuff. But this one, Spider-Man Noir on the run. Web Warriors are outmatched. Does Spider-Ham hold the secret to a possible victory for everyone?
Yeah.
Could it be Spider-Ham?
And I'm going to tell you guys, so sorry, because I said Spider-Verse with the #1 there. It is Spider Island. And Spider Island still was very short time ago. So these things are all just like mashed right up here together. And there's so much spider stuff going on.
So much now, and then even for later in the year, there's a ton of anyway.
Too much spider.
A bunch of stuff. So guys, those are your storylines. Those are the storylines, notables, and storylines that are hitting this week for you to be aware of and get the continuing series and check out the new ones that are starting as well.
Yeah.
And now on to some of our favorites, books that we read at the top of our stack when we pick them up that week. Randy, what's going to be at the top of yours?
A lot of mine are already talked about in what we've got coming out with the events and everything.
Yeah.
Harrow County #3 is hitting, and with this one, it is a frightful book right now. I'm loving it. Colin Bunn. This is Emmy. She's finding out more about herself. She's finding out about the town that she lives in, and about these woods that are behind her farm. And while this is going on, she's having to take place in an ancient graveyard. While something wicked that way comes.
Oh, nice.
It is spooky.
Very cool. I'm really looking forward to Injection #3, Warren Ellis, Declan Shalvey. This third issue, we get to take a look at Robin Morrill, who's part of this group of 5 that has done something to change the world, change Earth, and now they have to come together to try to fix it. So I am looking forward to what else they're going to do with this issue. Civilization is dying. These 5 people are trying to fix it. Give me more, because it's been great so far.
Yeah. The other one for me is Starve #2 comes out, and with that, Gavin, he is back in the high-profile life of being a celebrity chef, and he's back on his old show. The only problem is his old show doesn't look anything like it used to. It is now one of those reality competition, special food that he has to go against, and it's one of these things that his daughter's livelihood is kind of at stake with him performing on the show.
Yes. Okay.
Good stuff.
Yes. And guys, Saga #30, something both Randy and I read and enjoy every time it comes out. Everything dies.
That should have been the tagline for the last issue.
I know, seriously. It's like, okay.
Stop killing everybody.
I mean, at this point, I think we know there's one person who survives.
Yeah.
But, with this continuing like this, we have no idea the carnage left in her wake. So
let me tell you something, Mr. Robert Kirkman.
What the world?
You need to take a page from Brian K. Vaughan or from Kieran Gillen, and not be afraid to kill main characters. It's because he kills some guys that are kind of fringe,
right.
But man, at this point in time, Rick needs to go.
Oh,
Rick needs to go.
I mean, he's already he's lost an arm. He's lost.
Well, it's becoming so silly, the fact that everybody else around him can die, but somehow he is able to survive.
He always survives.
And get mangled up more. At some point in time, he has to go.
And guys, speaking of Robert Kirkman, Walking Dead, Image Comics, we are moving on to our question of the week, as we do, as kind of is our custom. Image Comics Expo just happened. From what I read, they're doing this twice a year. So I think this is the second one for this year.
Okay, I felt like that wasn't too terribly long ago.
Exactly.
But
yeah.
All right.
So guys, the latest Image Comic Expo just happened, and they've announced a ton of new titles and the creative teams involved, and that is what we're going to cover here in our question of the week, which simply is, what are you most looking forward to from the Image Expo? And we're going to cover that for you as well, and I'll leave a link in the description down below as well for you to go and get more information.
Yeah.
So guys, we're going to run through these real quick. Not a ton of detail that we're going to provide. If you want to find out even more specifics, click the link below in the description and find out more. But let's go ahead and get started. And I'll start off with, it looks like there's going to be an Invincible reboot by Robert Kirkman, Ryan Ottley. That's going to happen later this year. What details? I don't know. It looks like it's going to start with issue 124 sometime in October. So there we go there. Also,
yeah, we have Mark Miller felt that if he can't beat Raphael Albuquerque at telling a Chrononaut story, then why not recruit the guy to tell a story?
I knew it.
Recruit him to tell the story Huck, which is about, I guess, a character in the town that has a mysterious past or secret there. So whatever the secret is, we don't know. I don't know what we could categorize this as, but it's mystery.
Yeah, so there we go. Tagline is, what if the person you least expected had an amazing secret? So with that creative team, I'm definitely checking that out. Moving on, Anthony Johnson and Sherry Chakama have a book coming out called Codename Babushka. It's about a Russian, not a spy per se, Russian female hero that is trying to find out stuff here.
Yeah, we say it's
spy
a
thriller.
Pulp spy thriller.
There we go.
There we go.
So there we go with that. Warren Ellis
and Tula Late have Heartless, and this one just looks creepy and awesome.
Yes. Their take on a horror story.
Yeah, it's a horror story.
So there we go.
Yeah, creepy should say that.
Steven Siegel, Jason Katzenstein's Camp Midnight.
Yes.
It's an original graphic novel that's going to be hitting kids at a camp. I'm not sure.
Just in time for Halloween.
Exactly. There we go.
Yeah, we have Joe Keating and Nick Barber. They're giving us Ringside, and this is your story about professional wrestling. And it looks like more so what's going on outside the ring than in the ring.
Yeah. I see Buzz being all over this book right here. So there we go. Shout out to Buzz right there. Jimmy Robinson and Richard Pace doing a book called Expired. Taking a look at, I had glanced over this before, a 5-issue supernatural crime series.
There's a lot of supernatural going on here.
Yeah, there we go. So,
I'm excited. Caitlin Kittredge is going to be teaming up. I don't know who Steve Sanders is, to give us a sci-fi story called Throwaways. And with this, she did Coffin Hill.
Yep.
Coffin Hill. Good reading there.
There we go. Next one, we have Shane Davis and Michelle Delecki's Ascend, which looks to be like it's a take on a video. What if a video game comes to life in our reality here? So Shane Davis done the Superman Earth 1 book, Earth 2 book, and that's his wife, real life wife.
I didn't realize that. Yeah. Brian Haverland is back with something else here with Skip, I don't know how you say it, Brittenheim. It's called Faster Than Light. And Faster Than Light, I have no clue what it's about because I didn't read this.
Yeah, it's just about the humanity reaching that point in our development where we've reached faster than light and exploring and what we find out beyond.
FTL, going on with that.
Like, what you call it? Battlestar
Galactica, yeah.
Kyle Higgins, Alex Siegel, Rod Reese doing Hadrian's Wall. Another type of psychological thriller. Kind of, this reminded me of Pisces.
Right.
Because there's something going on in space and there's something going on internally.
Hey guys,
as well.
This is a creative team behind Cowl.
Exactly. Moving on there.
The next one. Oh, yeah! Simon Spurrier and Ryan Kelly, both good creators, are giving us Cry Havoc.
I knew you were waiting for that because I always screw it up.
And what do we have with this, guys? I'm so sorry. This is Afghanistan and the Company of Monsters, London street musicians savaged by a ghost town. I don't know what in the world. That sounds like a horror kind of story that we have going on there. But
so a mix of myth,
military, and monstrosity.
There we go.
I was looking for that at the beginning. Instead, they're going to put that at the end.
At the very end, yeah. So as we're trying to go through this stuff. But guys, like I said, the link will be down below so you can find out even more stuff as well. Steve Orlando, JD Faith have this is a graphic novel coming out.
Yeah, an original graphic novel available in the previews out right now. That if it looks interesting, you can order it. Called Virgil. And this is kind of like. What if there's a police that is outed in a land like Jamaica where that is not okay?
Oh, yes, there we go. Great way to sum it up. Yeah. Great way to sum it up. Take this one.
Yeah, I don't know. China Clungston Flores is coming in with Blue Monday. I don't know if this is new stuff or if this is old stuff from her, but she also has announced Scooter Girl that's coming out too. They're going to do the all new, but they may be releasing some of the old material as well.
There we go.
And Scooter Girl's coming with her too. And even though it's talking about Scooter Girl, I think the main character is actually a guy, Ashton Archer.
Okay.
So it just looks like she does fun, quirky stuff.
Okay.
That's the best way to mention it. If you like Scott Pilgrim kind of things, I think you'd like her work.
Very cool. Ronald Wimberly's Sunset Park and White Coal.
And he is the person behind, he had a online series that was really big, really popular, and looks nice, really good artwork, but I don't know much more beyond that. Don't know when the two are coming out.
Okay. Very cool.
We've got Kari Andrews. Oh, he is giving us the 1%. This is his take at being a little bitter about things.
Exactly.
And wanting to show that there's someone who's not going to stand be downtrodden by the 1% or 99% or the 1%, and so they're going to do something about it.
Exactly. There we go.
Sorry about that.
This is all you, bro. I know you're super
excited.
Yeah.
Greg Rucka and Nicola Scott are bringing us a story that's not a crime story, but it is a crime story. It's not a supernatural story, but it is a supernatural story called Black Magic. Looks real good.
Jason Aaron and R.M. Guerra, the same team who brought us Scalp years ago, brings us
the goddamned.
And this is a look. He's telling basically a biblical story in the time before the flood happened.
Before the flood.
His take on life and lawlessness and everything that happened there. There's going to be dinosaurs.
What if Tarantino told the Bible?
There we go. So there we go. If you like that kind of stuff, you're going to want to definitely check this out.
Gail Simone and Cat Skaggs bring us, I believe this is a mystery that's called Crosswind.
Yep.
And I'm looking forward to that one too.
And some big news here.
Yeah.
Brian K. Vaughan and Marcos Martin did an online digital comic series at the Panel Syndicate. That's their website, panelsyndicate.com. A story called The Private Eye. It's exclusively digital, and it stayed that way, and it's been that way. And it's completed. And now, Robert Kirkman and Image have been on Vaughn's tail to get this published, and he has agreed to with one caveat, and that is
that he gets to write The Walking Dead, and Marcos Martin gets to draw it.
For Panel Syndicate.
Yes.
So
exclusive online Walking Dead comic. The first person to ever write The Walking Dead that's name is not Robert Kirkman.
So there we go.
Yeah. And it tells us right there, hardcover. So bam.
There we go. So we get a Private Eye hardcover, collected edition.
Yes.
And Brian K. Vaughan and Marcos Martin get to bring us a Walking Dead series at the Panel Syndicate, online exclusive only. That's how much Robert Kirkman loved what he did with the Private Eye, that he's given him a chance to. Nobody else, like you said, nobody else has written them.
Right.
So,
and this will eventually be collected. It has
to be. I'm sure
it has to be. Speaking of Scott Pilgrim, Brian Lee O'Malley is giving us a new book with, I don't know who Leslie Hung is, but this book is about a blogger with bad allergies called Snot Girl.
Blogger with bad allergies, baby.
I get a little ill looking at the image.
So I've taken the image off the screen. Randy's going to be fine. Yeah. So, Randy,
real quickly,
what are you most looking forward to?
The Black Magic from Rucka and Nicola Scott, and then Crosswind from Gail Simone and Cat Skaggs. I don't know who Skaggs is. The art looks cool. The concept looks cool. What if there was a lady that housewife, and this man who kind of had it all, and they somehow do a Freaky Friday and switch bodies.
That's right.
I'm looking forward to that. And Private Eyes hardcover.
Yes.
Warren Ellis book anytime. And then the Tula Lote. I can never remember to say a name. What about you? What have you got?
I'm going to definitely checking out Huck. I already read Invincible, so I'm looking forward to that change as well. I am going to be checking out Jason Aaron, their new book. Also, I'm going to be checking out Greg Rucka's new book, too.
Yeah.
And, of course, Warren Ellis and Tula Lote, their horror book. I mean, I might check out Expired, and I also might check out this Throwaways as well.
There are some that I'm going to have to look at a little closer. The Sunset Park and Slave Punk, those, and there are a couple of others that it's like I really don't know the creators.
Right.
The concept sounds cool, but I want to see some preview pages there to kind of wet my whistle a little more.
Yes.
I'm much more confident in like my saying, yes, I'm picking this up, of the veterans that are that have announced new material.
Yes, exactly. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed that rundown and the images for everything.
It was real fast. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, we would love to just talk more and more about all this, but tell us in the comments below. Take a look at the images and the descriptions that we've given you here in the video. Check out the link below, and then come back and tell us, hey, I'm really looking forward to these titles, and let us know in the comments below, because we get excited when this stuff happens. It's really cool that we're at this time in comic books where creators can actually do so much of their own stuff, and it's just exciting to see what different things are going to come out.
And you guys might be asking a question, hey Chris, hey Randy, we just had the news about all these new Marvel #1s that are coming out. Why aren't you talking about those? Why are you going over this? Because this is something that right now they don't have set times. This is not something to run out and go, hey, sign me up for this. This is just pure speculation with some of these. Like Airboy, it took over a year and a half to get out from when it was supposed to there. So when the Marvel previews the next previews actually hit, that's when we might just be talking about what are you looking forward to from them.
Yes, because it would be so much.
Yeah, this is just tradition. We've done this 2 other times now. Yeah. So this is our 3rd, annual, biannual, whatever you want to call it, Image Expo.
Exactly. So guys, tell us below what you're looking forward to. Let's have a conversation about it. And thanks for watching. Remember, guys, we are Excalibur Comics, Cards, and Games here in Shreveport, Louisiana, as well in Texarkana, Texas. Find out what's going on with us anytime that you would like at ExcaliburCCG.com. Links are down below for Twitter and Facebook if you'd like to follow us there. And that really wraps it up. Anything else to add, sir?
That does not. I'm going to go eat some pot roast.
Pot roast for you. Guys, until next time, be safe, take care, read some great comics, leave us some comments below. Thank you to our new subscribers, and we will see you in our next video. Bye-bye.